All right, divorce settlement cheat. Dear Mr. Burr, I call you Mr. Burr because I don't know you personally. I will give you a quick summary. Fell in love with high school sweetheart. Oh, that's tremendous. Got married. Good for you. Rented a house. Awesome. 10-year relationship. Wonderful. 2 years of marriage. Cool. No kids. All right. Came home to our town after a weekend with my friends in Austin to change locks to our house. Knocked on the door for an hour. Cops called on me. Cops say the woman in the house says we are separated but married, and I have been bothering her by visiting her rented house too much. Oh, my God. When she opened the door, a guy in his boxers and socks came walking down the stairs as the door was opened. I didn't see this coming. Oh, my God. I own a couple pawn shops. My dad left me with one, and then I grew it into multiple locations. I knew the relationship was over, but we weren't divorced yet, and I didn't want her taking half of my shit. So I sold my company locations to my parents for $1 for tax reasons. That sounds like a good move. I then bought back the company for full money in my personal account. We have always had separate accounts. Then I sold the company locations back to my parents for $1. I think somehow got demoted from the new owners. Oh, you left out a word. I think I somehow got demoted from the new owners from owner area supervisor to pawnbroker, which doesn't make much money at all. This took me about 3 months to arrange. That doesn't make sense, dude. Then I sold the company locations back to my parents for $1. So you sold it for $1, you bought it back, and then you sold it again, and you bought it back with your own money. I need to be a lawyer to understand this. And he goes, I think I somehow got demoted from the new owners, from owner area supervisor to pawnbroker, which doesn't make much money at all. This took me about 3 months to arrange all this, so I acted like I was trying to work it out so that she wouldn't want a divorce yet. Needless to say, after it was all said and done, she thought that she was going to get a hefty amount of money when I actually think it was a pretty fair split. Do you think what I did was fucked up? Also, I kind of found a way around the divorce settlement, which is an old thing you brought up. But still, I'd like your opinion. Okay, a loyal fan who says, fuck those who follow you for 15 years and give up on you. Oh, thank you. No, I think what you did was genius. You know? The way that she went about getting this divorce and calling the cops on you, and then that's on your record. That was... She kind of established the playing field. You know what I mean? It's one of those knife to a gunfight things. She established the playing field, and you played the game accordingly. I mean, I think the fact that you guys both, it seems like you got married young. Maybe she just didn't know how to break up with you in a more of a mature way. So she kind of broke up with you mentally, stayed with you, begun another relationship, and then just, when you went away, just dropped the hammer and tried to do a one-stop thing. Locks are gone. He's bugging me. This is the guy I'm fucking. See ya. And you get all that information in 90 seconds. Whatever. So then you make sure she doesn't get the pawn shops. I don't know. I think that's pretty fair. And it sounds like she's young enough to build up her own empire. And with the cold, calculated way that she dealt with cutting you out of her life, I think she's going to do great in the corporate world, so she'll be fine. So fuck it. You did the right thing. Good for you. Good for you. All right. Wrap up for the show here. All right. That's it for the podcast, by the way. I want to thank everybody who's been listening. The listenership has been steadily climbing up. And everybody who's been coming out to my shows. I got to tell you, I'm having more fun than I've ever had on stage in my life. And I really feel like I'm going through this growth period. I've been pushing myself, these few things I've been trying to work on in my act. And it's been like a 3-year process, and I feel like I'm pushing through right now. And so I don't know. I feed off the crowd. So when you guys show up, it's really been helping to push me. So I just wanted to say actually something nice for once on the podcast. So thank you. And I'm off the road here. After 6 weeks in a row on the road, I'm off for the next 2-3 weeks. So I'm going to be going around L.A. trying to work on some stuff. Recharge my batteries here. Juice, do some yoga, do some pull-ups, climb the rope. Whatever the fuck I'm going to do. Watch some football, watch some hockey and that type of shit. I'm going to chill out here for a few weeks. And anyways, that's the podcast for this week. My next show's coming up, believe it or not, are not until November. All right? And I got a run of shows coming up for, I'm doing D.C., New York City, Philadelphia. I don't have the exact dates. These are all on my website. And then I also am going to be I'm making up the last bit of the Red State Tour dates. I'm doing Deadwood, South Dakota, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Wichita, Kansas. And that's going to be the last of it. So I make those up. Is there anything else I'm doing there? I don't know. All I know is I'm thinking of going to Deadwood a day early. In fact, I know I'm going to go because I want to see some stuff when I'm out there. And then I'm going to leave early the next day before Oklahoma because the Sooners have a game that day. I'm going to try to make it unless the flex schedule makes it an 8 o'clock game. And I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do in Kansas. Other than I'm not going to say, hey, we're not in Kansas anymore. And look around and have everybody fucking roll their eyes like they haven't seen that heard it 58 times a fucking day from tourists. All right, I'm babbling here. That's the end of the show. Now that the show's over, don't forget to sign up for your free trial of Hulu Plus. Once again, Hulu Plus lets you binge on thousands of hit TV shows anytime, anywhere, on your TV, PC, smartphone, or tablet. You never have to miss a show again with your busy schedule. It's the perfect way to consume television these days, or movies, whatever you want to do. Support this podcast and get an extended free trial of Hulu Plus when you go to the podcast page at BillBurr.com and click on the Hulu Plus banner, or go to huluplus.com/Bill. That's huluplus.com/Bill. That's a podcast. Go fuck yourselves. I will see you guys in D.C., New York, and Philly in a month. And I'm home for the whole month. I'm psyched. Gonna make another fucking pumpkin pie and shit. Get ready for Halloween. All right? That's